talk, man.
Let's talk. You know we got a lot to talk about. We got our guy Bell in the house tonight. Hustler's Dan in the house. You know what? He walked in today and he had a different kind of glow to him today.
I think we both do.
You know what I'm saying? A couple of these guys at the table got a different kind of glow to them today.
Yeah. I started to call y'all and ask y'all what the dress decor was going to be. Because I had my Brady jersey. I'm put it out there. Last night, I just found my Tampa Bay face mask. I said, stroke of genius, you know. Found my face mask, had my jersey on the bed. I could easily throw this jersey right on. Man, and just feel good about feeling good.
Man, you came in feeling good today, man. I said, damn, why you feeling good? And you was like, you already know why.
I did. You already knew why.
I ain't even got to say nothing, yeah.
You had a different glow to him, though, man. And I already know why.
There's no secret because y'all lost. Y'all meaning the Kansas City Chiefs.
Hold on. Before we even jump into that, we got the homie Bell here. We ain't seen him in a minute, Bell. What's been going on with you, homie?
Man, I've been feeling good about feeling good. I was on my back for a little while, and I ain't gonna lie. I was on my back for a little while, so I just I'm on my feet now, so I'm like walking through life smelling the roses.
I ain't mad
at it. Appreciating all the little things. I just appreciate now.
That's what's up.
Hey, so
that is what's up, man.
I learned to appreciate the beauty in a chicken and bacon sandwich.
Right.
Yeah.
What's good about that?
I don't know, man. It's just
chicken and bacon.
It's like the best breakfast ever.
Yeah. Just the little things, right?
The little things. Yeah, because there was a time, I'm tell you a story real quick. I'm trying to keep this short. We're going to talk about this. There was a time when my kidneys first failed. I know this kind of need to be on, but I'm just going to go here. My kidneys failed. And so I chose to do the dialysis at home. I just couldn't see going to a dialysis center out the gate. I didn't want it. I didn't know nothing about it.
What is that? Would they give you the pills?
Nah, they actually put a tube in my stomach.
That's what a dialysis is?
Yeah. So usually you do it through your arm. You go to the dialysis and they put it in your arm. They have a tube. It filters your blood, goes through a machine, filters your blood, and shoots the blood back up in you. That's like a 4-hour process. You're doing it 3 times a week. I chose to do it at home. I don't do it at home. So they put a tube in my stomach. And you're supposed to do it at night when you sleep, whenever you can do it.
Woo!
But it was so unfreaking comfortable. But you're shooting all this fluid in my stomach, then it's got to sit there for a couple of hours. Then it drains out. You do it about 3 cycles. But it takes like 9-10 hours.
How often you got to do this?
Every day. So I chose, I'm doing it at home. I feel like I could do it. And my whole thing is I can do it and I can still go to work so I can provide for the family. So that was my thing. But that didn't work. I really wasn't doing it every day. I'm gonna keep 100 with you. I really wasn't doing it.
And you still conquered everything though.
I really wasn't
doing it.
Still got
on top of the mountain at the end of the day.
Yeah, but you know what it was? Like I said, smelling the roses. This is a prime example of smelling the roses. When you got that tube in your stomach, you can't take a bath. You can't be submerged in water. You can't go swimming. So that killed all the vacation plans.
Yeah.
I ain't doing it. While I'm going to the beach, I can only stick my water in my feet in the water. I ain't doing it. So that killed me. So now, you know what I'm saying? Fast forward 2 years, a year doing it through my stomach, a year doing it through my arm. 2 months ago, having a whole kidney transplant. So that's what we at. That's really good. That's my little success.
Back in the flesh.
Yeah. So
I never went nowhere.
So as I'm smelling the roses,
that's right, the roses.
I smelled the defeat of Tom Brady.
Woo!
And it kind of hurt the stomach a little bit, but it didn't hurt. The reason it hurt the most is because the Chiefs were still in it.
I know. I told you. Hey, misery loves company.
But 24 hours later,
guess what we got, guys?
Joe Cool came there on here. And he took the Chiefs out of the playoff because I just couldn't face my coworker. They didn't me lying to you.
So the whole thing, one of the main reasons why you were so happy that the Chiefs lost was you was going to be able to go back to work.
Right. Yeah. Hey, like you said, misery loves company.
Yeah, I just jumping in this thing.
Hey, I'm everything you hate in the bird.
Don't you owe me something on the bet? Did we bet something?
We didn't bet nothing.
See, that's what I'm saying.
We didn't bet
Hold on,
nothing.
man. Hold on.
I don't like this. I came off having to wear
Oh.
Chiefs jersey. They lose.
I was just about to bring it
up.
up. Didn't I look at one of the episodes?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm out here for life on that. He got me for life. He talking about we didn't bet nothing.
Hey, but you look good in red.
Huh?
You look good in red, bro.
Man.
You look good in red.
Hey, only thing that we bet after that
Like
Chiefs
black
game, only thing we bet after that Chiefs jersey was if we make the Super Bowl, you just gonna put a gay splatter on the front.
I thought it was win or lose. Now you got to buy, right?
No, we didn't bet.
See what I'm saying, y'all?
Remember?
See?
Hey, you know what? We can go back. We can
See?
go back. Hey, hold on.
Don't bet with the homies, y'all. You better off bet with somebody on the street.
Nope.
Your money's good.
We can go back to the episode. I asked him, win or lose, we both can buy a gay splatter. He said, oh, no. Well, you getting up there in price range now. And then and curd up. Didn't want to bet.
Yeah.
And curd up.
That kind of price.
It costs you. It costs you.
Yeah, it costs you.
It costs you.
Because your scared man don't win no money, they say.
But I got a new friend on my sofa. Can you pass the water?
Yeah. You know what? Everybody at this table right now is going to be passing water and sitting on the couch. Because we all out. Brady out. You out. Big Ben out. Shouldn't even been in.
Hey, me and Brady decided to leave at the right time.
Yeah, I feel like I'm comfortable with Tom Brady checking out right now. Because I didn't want him to go out like
Stop.
I didn't,
There they go, yeah. This supposed to be a Chiefs
I
party.
didn't want him to go out with 15 intentional grounding penalties.
He was trying. He threw the ball the fastest in the NFL.
Hey,
Fastest release going. He couldn't make it.
Couldn't even throw a
It's
team
okay.
right
We got a new quarterback going. Coming, yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know. He's coming. It's Sean ain't
Oh,
Rudolph.
What about Alex Smith?
I don't want him.
He's probably better than
Probably better than the guy that can't get it down past the first down mark.
He's out of there. He retired. He's going in the Hall of Fame.
Who?
Big Ben.
Ben's definitely going in the Hall of
He's
Fame.
going
We're
in the Hall of
not we're not discrediting Ben's career. No, we're just talking about right now in the present of the quarterback that you had with the
Woo.
noodle arm.
I don't like Rudolph.
I
don't like Rudolph.
A quarterback named Rudolph.
Yeah, that's questionable already. He didn't even enter the
He
field.
got a quarterback
Rudolph.
name. That's not a quarterback name.
Yeah, I'm starting Rudolph.
No.
Who does
And
that?
see, it's crazy. So now you got to be a free agent fan, right?
Right. I'm proud to be a free agent fan.
Well, you coming over with me?
I don't know where I'm going. I'm going to take a season to look around.
Why?
Yeah, a whole season.
All season?
Yeah, because
That's cheap,
where I
man.
go, my heart goes.
Well,
If you've been in a relationship with someone, you just don't go get another girl. You just don't go replace her.
sometimes they do.
You look
And that's how
around.
babies be created.
Yes, I want baby. I just want somebody. See, it was easy to pick up Tom Brady. I was a free agent fan. I left Kansas City, so it was easy to pick up Tom Brady because he reminded me a lot of myself. So now I have to find someone that reminds me a lot of myself.
Okay. So tell me what reminds you about yourself. What's the characteristics that reminds you about yourself?
In aspect of Tom Brady, I was like, okay, Tom is not bigger than anybody. He's not faster than anybody. He's not stronger than anybody. But he always wins. And that reminded me of myself.
You're 6'7". You're 270 pounds. How are you not bigger than anybody?
Tom Brady's 6'7".
You're bigger than Brady.
How tall is Brady?
How tall is Brady? Brady's 6'3".
Yeah, I'm 6'1".
You're 6'5".
Okay, I feel 6'5".
You're 6'5".
Yeah, but
You're bigger than Brady. And you weigh more than Brady. So
I'm
I feel what
not
you're saying.
I'm not bigger, faster, and stronger than anyone. I
I feel what you're saying.
rack up dubs.
I think it's the people we had around.
You know what? Come home.
Oh, there you
Come
go.
back home.
Don't
And that would be such
there you
an
go.
easy thing to do.
Come back
It's
home.
such a cool thing to do because I like the Kansas City Chiefs. I like any team. I'm telling you, I like
He's
football.
on national TV set. You
I
better do it.
I like the Kansas City Chiefs. What I can't stand is the fans.
Oh,
I don't
he's
want to
winning.
be. I don't want to be one of y'all.
Y'all lost me now.
Yeah,
Woo.
I know.
I
Man.
know.
Hey, I like them. Look, they average about 30, and they throw the ball between 30 and 35 times a game. That's what's not to like. That's how I play on Madden. So I can see that. You know what I'm saying? But that Chief, that red assembly, whatever y'all call
It's the
yourself.
fan base is keeping you away.
The Red Kingdom.
The red universe, yeah. Yeah, the red colony. Yeah, the red kingdom, yeah.
The kingdom.
They almost sound like Dallas out here. Talking about they going to the Super Bowl.
You
sure?
No.
Dallas is totally different.
Oh no.
Dallas ain't
I don't know.
Dallas won one playoff game since 1995.
Who does that sound like? With that one ring?
No, they won. No, you're not hearing what I'm saying.
I don't want to say it out loud. So watch my eyes.
I see that.
No, hold on. You're not hearing what I'm saying. They won one playoff game since 1995.
Ooh.
Damn.
Dallas? Yeah.
They was just in it this year, wasn't they?
But their fan base is cool.
They didn't win a playoff game.
They fan base is crazy. They went
They won a
nowhere.
playoff game.
They was crying. That was emotional.
I think they probably won one playoff game. What have they done since?
But they don't always say they got cheated. In the last game, they said they got cheated, which was funny. The last game was funny for Dallas. I don't know what
Dallas lost that game. They said.
Yeah.
They lost that game. They said they ain't got nothing to do with it.
That's coaching.
Yeah, that's coaching. But that has been their downfall all year. Is their coaching, their clock management.
Yeah.
And it came back to bite them.
And I think that's what happened to Kansas City Chiefs.
Kansas City Chiefs.
The same thing that they've been doing all year came back and bit them in the playoffs, playing one half of football.
They said they got conservative.
And did you hear the similarities? Or the funny part is when first, let me go back and say something. Andy Reid's a liar.
Why you say that?
There's no way on God's green earth that during the game, during the heat of a battle, he looked at Patrick Mahomes like, when things look grim, be the Grim Reaper. That's a damn lie.
He did say that.
That's a sound bite that he made up after that. He didn't say it. Because number one, he would never say things are grim. He would never say that.
What would you?
That don't sound like Eddie.
No.
That don't sound like Red.
No, that's some stuff he made up during the interview.
No.
And he said said it and they took it and ran
Yeah,
with
it
it.
was 13 seconds left. It was green.
I'm glad you said 13 seconds.
It was green.
I'm glad you said 13 seconds.
It was green.
Segue. 1 week later, y'all had the ball. 13 seconds.
Yeah.
So that same 13 seconds that you celebrated, you ran 3 plays in 13 seconds.
When did we have the ball? The week prior. 13 seconds left.
When y'all came back and took the game in overtime,
And you got one.
y'all got in position to get in overtime in 13 seconds.
Yeah, but I'm talking about in the Bengals game. When
In,
it
the,
was-
That didn't have no
in
chance
overtime, you had the ball for 13 seconds.
I don't believe that.
I know you don't because you Chiefs fans.
Lose, you know.
Yeah, I know you don't.
I don't see
13
Texas lay
seconds.
down.
The exact same 13 seconds.
Man, y'all crazy.
Look it up.
13 seconds. I'm gonna have to look
Look it
it
up.
up.
Google. Feel free. That's what's funny about it.
It's crazy.
That's what's funny. The same
Hey, but
13
you know
seconds.
what though? I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I told you earlier, I don't feel sorry for the Chiefs that lost that game to Cincinnati. When you're up 21-3, you got to win that game. And as a Chiefs fan, I've been realistic on this podcast all year long. When it was real, I told you it was real. When I said the Chiefs were on bull crap, I said it was bull crap. I'm a realistic Chiefs fan. I don't feel sorry for them. They deserve to lose that game.
How long is your window of opportunity going to be open?
Patrick Mahomes is 26 years old. And I'm going to tell you a story. So when Brady won his first couple Super Bowls, right?
Here we go.
Hold on.
See the church finger?
Here we go.
You see the church finger?
You ain't gonna be excuse me. No, you ain't gonna be excuse me. You ain't gonna be excuse me. No, we ain't excuse me. You might listen to it.
Okay.
No, you ain't no. You know how they get up from the thing. You ain't gonna be excused.
Okay.
You can't be excused. Brady won them Super Bowls, right?
Right.
He went 10 years. He went on a 10-year gap without winning his last ones. A 10-year gap.
Right.
Okay? Mahomes will never go on a 10-year gap to win Super Bowl.
He's on what?
He's on what, 3?
On 3.
No, he's close. 2. His numbers just keep moving.
2.
No, winning.
Winning.
He won a Super Bowl in, what, 2 years ago?
Right. This is year 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Brady went on a 10-year gap.
Right.
That's a long time. That's a decade.
Right.
That's a long time.
I just spent a lot of money on this quarterback.
We did.
Is he giving me the results you want?
Yeah.
I thought you want his rings up.
All right, you know why I
We
raised
won
up?
hold on. We won a Super Bowl after 50 years in Kansas City.
Yeah, that's
You
desperation. Now we're
Think about it.
desperation.
Hold on.
So they will pay anything.
But he was
for
just
it.
acting like 10 years was a long time.
They will pay anything.
He was acting like 10 years is a long time.
10 years is a long time.
They pay a
Speak on
billion
50.
for a ring.
Speak on 50.
And that's why I'm saying, that's why we embrace 15 like we do, because he delivered a championship after 50 years. And he's only 26 years old.
He's good. I ain't gonna lie, he's good.
Back in the day, at 26 years old, you could barely get in the air.
Right. That's true. Here's why I raised the church finger. I wasn't asked to be excused. I raised the church finger because I resent the fact that you compare a 26-year-old boy to the GOAT. I resent that. From the bottom of my heart, you have no right.
Yeah, I said stop that talk. You gotta stop that talk.
He doesn't have the scruples to come on us.
When did I ever say, since we've been on right now, that I compared him to Brady?
You said Tom Brady went 10 years
yeah,
on a 10-year gap.
But I'm not.
And then you came back and said Patrick Mahomes is only 26. That's a comparison.
No, it's a good comparison.
No, it's not.
No.
It's terrible.
It's not, because I never once said that Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes was equal far as their career in the NFL.
How many championships do you think your homeboy is going to actually get? And keep in mind, I'm asking you this because it's based all on your heart. Because you can't base it on facts.
3 to 4. 4 being top.
4 being tops.
4 being top.
How long do you see him playing for y'all?
Oh, he's making $500 million. He's gonna ride out that contract. Would you run anywhere for $500 million?
I don't know. Things keep getting rocky. He don't get y'all nowhere. I
see y'all trading. I'm gonna tell you a scary part. Anybody will give him $500 million.
Yeah, but
and if the city continues to take a crap on his wife and his brother, yeah, I can see him leaving. I know you can't. I know you don't want to. But the truth is, it's a realistic thing. But it's not probable. But it's possible.
He's not the only superstar that fans take the crap on their wife.
He's the one that counts.
Nah, it's like Tyrann Matthew said. Kansas City Chiefs fans are toxic.
He's emotional.
He's very emotional. I like that.
Yeah, I'm not taking that away. I'm not a honey badger. But I don't think that Mahomes goes away because people talking about his wife.
No, I think he goes away for a football situation, a family situation.
And what's better than that? In Kansas City, this is a small market. Very close market.
I think he looked good in the Dallas Cowboy uniform.
They're like that.
Not Malone. They want Malone.
They're like that.
I do too. I like that.
They're like that.
I like Patrick Mahomes. I think he's a stud.
Is Patrick Mahomes in your top 5 quarterbacks you ever seen?
Yes. Ever seen? No. I'm gonna tell you why.
Top 10?
I can see him in top 10. I'm telling you why I can't be in my top 5.
Okay, let's talk about it.
He doesn't have the longevity.
Why not longevity?
He ain't been there long. To me, when you go to the thing where best all time best, it has to be span over a list of time, a course of time. It just can't be. Okay, so I played 4 years. I'm great.
Okay, so Aaron Rodgers will play how many years? 16.
He's not in my top 5.
But I'm saying he played 16 years, right?
Yep.
1 Super Bowl ring.
Yep.
How many?
1.
That's what I'm saying. So what if Mahomes do y'all the same way? Y'all just gave him $500 million.
It could be, but we're gonna get to you.
Are y'all gonna be happy with that?
We're gonna get to you in a second.
Excuse me.
Drew Brees, 27 years, 1 Super Bowl ring, right? This kid already has that right now at 26 years old.
Mike Vick doesn't have any, right?
No.
He in my top 5. It's personal.
That's a personal opinion.
Yeah,
that's personal opinion.
Because he brought something to the table that we hadn't really seen before.
He did a lot of stuff that we hadn't seen before.
But Patrick Mahomes isn't like
But
that.
he does a lot of stuff we ain't seen before too.
Right. I get it.
Yeah.
He just hadn't done it long enough.
Yeah. And I understand that. And you know what? And I agree with that. But
see, this is great.
To me, he don't do it when it counts.
You throwing daggers at him. Let him live, man.
But he doesn't do it when it counts.
I'm sorry. I'm just happy he on the sofa with me.
Because
I'm through.
But hold on. Let me get to him real quick. Because this is coming from a guy who.
Can you let us chill? We've been here for a minute. I'm just happy to have company.
I'm just saying.
I'm glad to be
I can't talk to my company.
So when you got company, you don't want to be rude. You want to talk to him. You want to cater to him.
He got drinks. He's happy.
Yeah. So we got drinks. So
like he proved that.
And like we told you on the prior show, the last time the Pittsburgh Steelers won a Super Bowl, you didn't have no children. You had no kids.
See?
What is that?
I'm angry right now.
But I'm being real.
That's real.
I'm
real.
We're gonna be real on this podcast.
We talking about the real stuff.
I did.
You weren't even a father. You weren't even a father last time they won a Super Bowl.
How old is your oldest kid?
I was. He's 14. Thank you.
That's tough.
You should have in 50 years. I'd rather spend that than 50 years in a billion to get one Super Bowl.
How did you become a Pittsburgh Steelers fan?
Man, I started Nebraska Furniture Mart, and I think they was playing somebody, Pittsburgh Steelers, and I just jumped on their bandwagon. I think that was Ben's first years, and I just never left.
But you know what? See, he keeps on daggers. I'm gonna throw some real daggers.
See, why? Damn. Can we talk about this show? What about coaching?
And I'm gonna end it on this. Since Mr. Pittsburgh, when they won their first title,
We out here, yeah. Steeler gang, baby.
I can't even name me 4 Steelers.
What? Anyway, on to the next issue. Matt, what about coaching?
Name me 4 Steelers.
Right now?
Yeah.
Why?
On that first Super Bowl team.
Why you gotta go to that? For what?
Lance Swan.
Now I got the name coach,
John Stowers.
players.
Franco Harris.
And that's when his daddy was
Yeah,
playing.
you know.
It don't matter.
That was
That's when they can smoke on the sideline.
I don't care.
Yeah, that was baby.
you can smoke and drink beer on the sidelines back then.
Whatever.
That's when your daddy was watching the Steelers, not
Hey,
you.
baby,
No,
they put it
man.
on for sale.
We got a ring at that time too.
But you wasn't born, so you
Don't
can't
matter.
take credit for
We was
that.
getting rings in.
You ain't no Steelers fan back then. We can only go off of what
It's in my DNA. I was born into it.
Like
Don't
I
hate
said,
me.
You wasn't born into it because you used to be a Chiefs fan.
I don't know how that.
Why do you think everybody leaves the Chiefs?
Huh? I lost money. Why are you still there?
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm loyal.
When I started betting Tom Brady, I started winning a lot of money.
You did. I'm pretty sure you did.
It's still a TV in my house. She can't sleep about. I think that's the one in my bedroom.
Yeah.
I'm a Chiefs fan, and look, it's crazy too because everybody's a fan at this table has been Chiefs fan before.
Yeah. But see, that shows the growth at this table.
No, because the
Yeah.
Chiefs, but
Yes.
no, because the Chiefs.
Wisdom.
Everybody at this table, I'm the last one to win a ring.
Let's see. We say growth.
No, you're not.
We grew.
No. Here comes that church finger.
Uh-oh.
No, you're not. You lost to Tom Brady.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot.
No.
You jumped. I forgot.
That's an untruth.
I forgot you jumped.
Yeah.
You jumped to Tampa Bay. You jumped to Tampa Bay.
I didn't jump to Tampa Bay. I left with Tom.
Okay, you
Now
left.
here's the thing, because I got to defend this all the time. When I left with Tom, when I first started messing with Tom Brady, there was no guarantee he was going to win another Super Bowl. When he went to Tampa Bay, there was no guarantee whatsoever he was going to win another Super Bowl. So it's not bandwagon. I left with the man. I trusted the man, and the man,
He delivered.
That's like me and LeBron. Wherever LeBron go, I go.
man, it's no different. But the only people that seem to care about who another person cheers for is in the red universe. That's how they get there.
That's sensitive.
Like your mama said, misery loves company.
It's okay.
He said that.
Yeah, my mama said it too.
What?
Everybody's.
That's why I think he's great. Quote my mama. Quote my mama. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Quote my mama.
Your mama was a great quoter. Don't compare none of his quotes on his show. He's had some of the worst quotes in podcasts and last year's show.
Stand up quotes.
Don't compare. Your mama
Wake up
was
to
a
my
great
quotes.
quoter.
Think about them. I
Don't
don't
compare her great quotes to some of the quotes he's come up with.
She probably had a better arm than me.
She probably did.
Y'all gonna leave Ben alone. He's out of here now.
We got a
put
better
him in
man.
the Hall of
We got a
Fame.
better arm than Ben right now.
I think I do.
I know you do.
I think I do.
Let's talk about coaching right quick, yeah.
All right, we can jump into something. What you want to jump in?
Let's talk about Brian right quick, man.
Flores.
What y'all-
Flores.
Yeah.
Which Brian? The one that
The black one.
The one that Bill Belichick meant to pay, meant to tax, or the one old Bill actually taxed.
We're gonna talk about the black. Y'all think that was done purposely?
Or hold on.
Uh-oh.
Did he text the right Brian?
That's
Or
what I
did
mean.
he text the wrong Brian? Or did he know what he was doing when he texted?
That's what I mean.
That's tricky. That's
what I mean.
That's tricky, sticky.
I think he's old enough to where he can play both sides of this fence because he's at the age where I don't really know how to work a phone. But then Belichick is smart enough to where he can kind of like calculate all this out in his head.
Because Bill probably ain't even got an iPhone. He probably got one of them jitterbugs.
Huh.
Or a flip?
Yeah. So I think I don't know. I would like to lean in the direction that Bill threw a dog a bone and helped Flores out. Mm-hmm. I think he was just trying to tell him, boy, they sticking it to you right now. As an old mentor, a former.
Is Belichick that type of guy to do something like that?
I believe he is.
I think so.
I believe he is.
I think he could. People can say what they want to say, but Bill is sharp. Bill is very smart.
Yeah.
And I think that Bill wouldn't do nothing that's not calculated. I don't know this for a fact. You know what I'm saying? I don't know this for a fact. But I wouldn't be surprised if Bill did that on purpose.
I think he did. It would make sense if he did. Because he can dismiss it as a simple mistake. Mm-hmm. Ain't like he ain't been to court before. It's not like, he's without scrutiny.
Yeah.
But I don't even remember the other Bill's name. Flores and the other guy.
He got the position though, right?
Yeah. But one of them got if he got two Bills in his contacts, mm-hmm. They're in alphabetical order.
The other one is Brian Dable. He was just the offensive coordinator for the Buffalo Bills this past season.
Gable?
Yeah.
Well, damn, that's tricky. That's an F and a G.
Because
right next to each other.
But look here, after Bill told him they got hired, and then the timeline was he interviewed, and then because BrianFlores told him, Bill, I think you must know something I don't know. And then Bill was like, well, the job said it's all good. And then Brian was like, well, I don't interview until a couple days later. So when he did interview, BrianFlores interviewed, he interviewed that day, and then the very next day, they hired Brian Davis.
Yeah. It was already written. Yeah, Bill was trying to tell him something.
Yeah.
That's just not a mistake I can see Bill Belichick making.
I just can't see him making that mistake, man. I mean, Bill has always been sharp and too smart. I just don't see Bill making that mistake.
And it's a good way for Bill to stick it to the league.
Yeah, I mean, because
and it's a league that actually stuck it to Bill.
Who is he suing then, though? Mm-hmm. Is he suing the NFL or is he suing that team?
No, he's suing the NFL.
Yeah.
Why would he not just sue the team then instead of the NFL?
Because there's 3 teams named in the suit.
Why not just go after them 3 teams instead of the NFL though?
I mean,
because he's disputing the whole Rudy Rule situation. He's saying the whole it's a systematic problem. Mm-hmm. He's saying it's not. He's a victim of it, but the whole thing is systematic.
So what is he expecting to walk away with from this? Another bill or what?
He's saying that he's trying to just put it out there that it's happening in the league.
Yeah.
And they're pushing, and like we said on the last episode, they keep pushing this diversity. But where's the diversity at when you only right now in the league have one black head coach, and that's Mike Tomlin?
So
where the hell's about diversity at?
Can I ask you this? Is he calling Kaepernick himself then? You think so?
Oh, yeah, he's never going to work in the NFL.
Oh, he's risking it.
Yeah, he's never going to work in the NFL. You can't sue the NFL.
That's what I'm saying. That was tough.
But he's going to stand to make more money than he would have made coaching anyway.
Off this, if he wins?
Yeah. And I like I said, I can't see him ever working again in the NFL, but at
this point, go to college.
Yeah, he definitely could probably go that route.
You some doors will open. The NFL door will shut. Mm-hmm. There will be other doors that open because of it.
Mm-hmm. I definitely agree with that. But he's putting it out there though, and when you do that, and before he done that, he had to know that he was going to risk this and not be able to work in the NFL again. He understood that situation, so right now I feel he's putting it out there. But let me bring something up real quick though. Like when stuff like this comes up though, black folks and black coaches and black people can talk about this stuff, but until white people and white coaches and white people in leadership roles speak up and support this kind of stuff, it doesn't really move the needle. It doesn't really move the needle. Because I haven't heard one white executive or one white general manager or anybody speak up in support of BrianFlores.
No, it's not going to happen. I don't foresee that happening.
But
the NFL is bullies. Their leadership is bullies.
Yeah, and I think anything you get done when you moving issues like this, you need diversity to move issues like this forward. It just can't be black. You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of stuff when it comes to like the NFL and the whole racial thing, it gets swept under the rug. I'm gonna tell you an instance. that was like, for me, major. But even I never said nothing because I was supporting the team that did. When, I can't think of his name right now, when Tampa Bay's coach smacked the black player upside the head.
That was recent.
That's a problem.
He just got fined for that.
Yeah, but a fine. Because you still put your hands on a grown man in an aggressive manner, in a corrective manner. But I ain't never seen you put your hands on a white guy. Now, I ain't been messing with Tampa Bay since before Tom Brady got there. But at the same time, that's a real issue. Even now, the brother didn't get mad, or the brother didn't address it. But you couldn't hit my son.
Yeah.
In a high school game. You can't just walk up to my son and smack him upside the head. Nah, so there's a lot of things in the NFL that get swept under the rug, and we gotta address it.
We got to start to address it. Like, that is real talk. You can't come out there as a coach, and me as a coach, and I've been a coach on sports, and I coached your son before.
Look at this. Here's my body didn't cut you. Look at this. Tom Brady got on the last game, got penalties. He didn't do nothing to Tom Brady when he came to the bench. You didn't smack Tom Brady upside the head. Tom Brady got an unsportsmanlike conduct that cost you 15 yards. That guy was on the verge of getting the flag through, and it didn't cost you nothing, no yards. But you don't. I've never seen. I can't even let the coach.
Good point you bring
I've
up.
never seen the
Arians.
coach. I've never seen him check Tom Brady, and Brady get hella penalties. I've never seen that. But for me to sit here and watch you smack a brother upside the head, nah, that ain't gonna be able to flush.
I don't remember the last time I seen an NFL coach come out and smack a guy in the head.
Yeah,
What
that
would you like
doesn't
to see
happen.
happen in
I
this
don't remember
situation?
that. You know what I'm saying?
I would, if nothing even happens, I would like to see it addressed.
Yeah.
You know, like, can we at least not act like it didn't happen?
Yeah.
And not act like it wasn't a problem? Can we at least, you know, that's why Flores feels the pressure to stand up and say something. And we just can't keep ignoring. Well, when we ignore things, police brutality happens because we ignored it for so long.
Yeah.
Like we in Wyandotte County, we got Jay-Z them. You know what I'm saying? Investigating our corruptness. We're on a national level of corrupt. So we ain't no different than the NFL. You got to address it.
It happens, you know, and like you said, like you brought up a good point. It don't happen just in the NFL. It happens in the workplace.
Yeah.
And everywhere we go, school districts, everywhere. Like I'm gonna tell a story real quick, and then we'll move on to another subject. I worked with a guy that was my lead at a job, and he was set to interview for a supervisor position in our department that we worked in. And a manager came to him 3 days before his interview that he was supposed to interview for a supervisor position to go from a lead to a supervisor position. And the manager told him, before he interviewed him, I think we found a good candidate for that job.
Wow.
And he hadn't even interviewed him yet.
Yeah.
So what BrianFlores is saying, I've heard it real life in on just a regular job, not just no NFL. So I believe that stuff happens, because if it can happen at a job, then I know this is a regular job and not an NFL, because I've heard it firsthand. It happens, so I believe it. It's not like I said, it's just not happening in professional sports. It's happening in every job across America. And these jobs are throwing up these diversity things and all these memes about Martin Luther King and all this stuff and Black History Month. Man, it's a joke. Quit talking about it and show us what you're going to do about it. And that's the main thing. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to throw a punchline out there. It's easy to throw a quote out there on Martin Luther King Day and all this stuff. It's easy to say you're moving in a direction. But until you start showing us, then I don't believe it.
Don't talk about it, be about it.
Yeah.
And like you said, this show is let's talk about it, and we're going to talk about it.
We're gonna talk
and these
about
are going to be real issues that we continue to bring about, and if you don't like it, it is what it is.
That's what's up.
It's real.
Real
Sometimes you just got to deal with your reality and the reality of such an area. I think dealing with certain stuff is like medicine. It ain't supposed to taste good. It's supposed to help you get better. So it is what it is.
Hey, that's a good ass point. That's a good point, though. That's real talk. So we're going to end it on this last topic right here.
What you got for me? What you got for us, brother?
Yeah.
Could you be in a relationship or be intimidated by a woman that makes more money than you?
What?
Be intimidated?
Let me see. Would you be intimidated to be in a relationship with a woman, a significant other, who makes more money than you? Could you still feel like you the top dog at the house?
Man, this is really. Dang. You asking him. Go ahead and answer that question, Bill.
I would say yes. I could do that. It wouldn't be no big deal to me. But one, I'm gonna have some money. So her having more money than me ain't gonna make me feel like less than me. My manhood ain't based off a monetary gain or value anyway. If it's my household, I'm gonna run it whether I got a dime or a dollar. Now, if she makes more money than me, it might be a little uncomfortable for me. If she be big mouthing it. Like, if she real vocal and calling me broke, especially at the time when I'm broke, you know, it probably hurt my feelings a little bit.
Yeah.
I would welcome a woman that makes more money than me. I think we'd be financially comfortable. But on the flip side of that, I'd rather borrow money from my homie than my woman. I just feel like it's gonna be less scrutiny. You know what I mean?
First argument. Where my money at, homie?
Yeah.
Where my $20?
I put gas in your car.
Sorry, man.
I'm cool with it. I would welcome it. I think it'd be kind of fun. But at the same time, I like to open a bill or two and pay it. You know what I'm saying? I like to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? And part of my ego, honestly, is based on being the breadwinner. So if she got more money than me, I don't know, I'll probably start sleeping in a fetal position or something. On accident or something. I wake up in the night like, oh my God, shake your legs. I don't want to be one of those situations. But she punking me, but I don't know, man. What do you think? Could you do it?
I think I can do it. It just depends on the woman because some women can be the breadwinner and throw it in your face that they actually are the breadwinner.
Yeah.
Some women can be the breadwinner and never throw it in your face and still make you feel like and still respect you as the man of the house. And without you even knowing what they make or throwing what they make in your face or what they do for you, throwing in your face.
Yeah.
So the question is, which one do you have?
It's
because I think both will work. It just depends on the woman. Because like I said, you can coexist with both. But to me, I would rather coexist with the one who can make more money than you, but still respect you in an aspect that, okay, I make more money than him. He's still a man at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
he's still doing what he do to take care of his family at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And that's a big part of it. You know what I'm saying? I can respect both, rather than the woman who's making more than you, throwing it in her face every chance she gets when y'all get into an argument or something, saying that I did this for you, I did this for you, I make more than you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but because I ain't throw it up in your face type. Like, if I'm paying bills, I ain't like, I paid that bill, I did it. So, I don't know, women is different. You know, they be on a power struggle. I'm never gonna be with a power struggle woman anyway. I'm like, I'm gonna do it because I was taught to do it. I was raised to do it. I like to do it. I'm just them dudes, you know what I'm saying? I just want to pay bills and be happy.
You just want to feel like a provider.
Right, and it's important that I feel like a provider.
Me too.
But the head of my household will never be based off of income. Because there was a time, honestly, when wifey went to work and I didn't.
That's what I'm saying.
That's been my reality. I ain't too ashamed to say that. I've sit at home and wait for her to come home. I ain't gonna hear I
Let's talk about it.
I have waited for wifey to get paid to ask for money to keep the hustle going. I've done that. I've been happy on her payday before. That re-up is money. That re-up is tough.
You know what I mean? And I'll be real too. And every dude has to be real. You know what I'm saying? And I'm with my wife now, who was my girlfriend before she was my wife, and then became a fiance, and now my wife. It doesn't matter if I was going through losing a job or struggling or switching a job. I feel like she's never ever not made me feel like I still was the man of the house.
Yeah. That's the main thing.
And that's important.
Yeah.
I've never ever felt like she's ever made me feel like I wasn't the man still, and I still couldn't make top decisions for our household.
Yeah.
No matter if I had $10 in my pocket or I had $10,000 in my pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's big.
Yeah,
that's
what
that's the thing.
Yeah.
I went through situations like that where she still treated me if the same for $10 or $10,000, and that's huge moving forward. And you know what I'm saying, and that goes a big part. You know, so Rose, what you think?
Yeah, you ain't getting out of this one, bro.
You gotta ask me.
Hey, come on, chime in.
Now, what's the question again?
You intimidated about your spouse or significant other who makes more than you, and do you not feel less of a man?
Like in Payday, did she come in and slap you on the ass?
Yeah, see, I ain't with all that.
Kiss you on the forehead, slap you on the butt one time.
I think I would feel a little intimidated because I want to feel like the provider. I ain't gonna lie. But if I fell off my job and she was just holding it down for a couple months, I'd be all right. But if this went on forever, I don't know if I could deal with it.
What? Okay.
I probably could, but it just feels different. I ain't ready for it.
All right, let me ask you this. Y'all, she makes considerably more money than you.
Right.
How would y'all split the bills?
If that happens, you know.
Would you go 50-50? And she make it.
I think I need the cable bill and she needs the house payment. I can take the cell phone bill and she can have the gas bill.
So, if she got a 6-figure job making over $100,000 an hour and you making $40,000 an hour, what? How do you could just pay the cable bill?
I don't, man. That's woo. I wouldn't know.
Because this is reality, and this is real stuff.
Yeah, I'd take the cable bill.
Would you feel?
I'd be happy with the cable bill.
Would you feel less of a man?
Nah, not if she like I say, as long as she ain't down talking me, there ain't none of that going on. She make me feel good. I'm still the king and I'm running it.
Yeah, and
maybe go to the grocery store, all that good stuff. You know, I'm all right. Then when the roles get reversed, hey, you go.
And I think that goes back to just depends on who you with.
Mind, though.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, you know, for the most part, it's all about who you with.
Would you do more cooking?
I like to cook though, so that I don't mind that.
Would you do more with the kids?
Mm-hmm.
I would. I definitely would.
Because I feel like I'll do whatever it does to keep the ball rolling and
The laundry?
shit. I do laundry.
I do too.
Would you do more?
Hold on now.
What you mean more?
All the
Like,
time.
would that be your thing?
Hold on.
like right now, you're a good blind.
No, hold on. Are you saying if I'm a stay at home or if she just making?
No, she's just making more money. She probably working a little different hours.
I would do whatever I think needed for the thing because, like, I can only speak for personal existence. You know what I'm saying, or personal stuff. But
He's a team player.
I do whatever for the team because I think every team that's great, every player has a role and a different role.
I get that. That's a real topic.
Yeah.
Roles, you gotta have role players.
Yeah, because every great team has a role.
Yep.
Every great team has players.
That's
that
the
have a
problem
role.
with the NBA right now. Don't nobody want to set picks.
No, and
That's
that's
the problem. Everybody want to be out here shooting threes.
And it's crazy. And in relationships, sometimes you might have you gotta have a role player.
Better have some role players.
Or if you got two superstars, you know, you got two superstars, but sometimes you might not have that two superstars. You might have one superstar, you might have.
See, I think that's why superstars don't hang out with each other. Like, you don't see Diddy with 50 all day long. Bosses don't hang out together like that.
No, not normally.
No, I think that's why. That's why you
I
gotta have
think
role
there's too
players.
much ego in the room.
Yeah.
It's still not
A lot of ego in there.
And that's what's gonna happen if she make more money than you.
Woo.
you know. But that's necessary.
ego gonna swell. Money brings ego.
It does.
Money does bring
Money brings ego.
And financial is a big reason why a lot of relationships fail.
Oh,
It is.
definitely.
That's like the number one thing. Financial stuff. I think 90% of arguments is due to about what money, why you didn't buy this or why you didn't take care of this or
I
something.
don't know
about
the
some
numbers on
money.
it, but I'm pretty sure it's very high.
Yeah.
But like I said, I can only talk about my experience, and every relationship goes through this kind of stuff. But I think it just depends on who you with, and I think that's just the main.
All right, let me ask you this. This is for both of y'all. We just freestyling. Who would drive the better car if she made the most money?
Oh, me. Out the gate. I got you.
That's a good question.
It depends on what her taste is. But
Do she get the big SUV and you get the 4-cylinder?
I say, me personally, I say my wife. I say she probably drive a better car. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not big. Me personally, and when I speak on this stuff, I'm not big on materialistic stuff.
I
You know what I'm
like
saying?
cars.
My, you know what I'm saying? I do like cars.
It's a real piece of work.
Yeah. So
Me out the gate.
so let me ask you this: if she make the most money, who drives the best car in your home?
Me.
Yeah, I would get her a car.
I won't say that. Let me rephrase that. I'm gonna drive the bigger car. There's basically
The bigger car.
The bigger car, and there's an ego thing. I wouldn't care how you take it. It's an ego thing. Now she can have the better car.
The better car.
She
But
can
the
have
bigger car.
The bigger car.
Yeah, because right
It's
now.
like the piece of chicken.
Yeah, and you know what? And that's crazy too because right now I think my wife has a newer car,
Yeah.
but I have the bigger car.
Right. Yeah.
That's how I go.
She has a newer car,
Yeah.
but when it comes down to, I have the bigger car.
Yeah, that's important for me. Women, y'all need to know that.
Yeah.
Give me the bigger
Hey,
one.
yeah, give me the bigger car. You can have the better car,
Yeah.
but at least give me the bigger car.
But part of my ego, you know what I'm saying, is based on her driving the better car. Because she represents me.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna be out here having her in a piece of trash.
That's what I'm saying.
So I'm out here
That's
trying to
nice.
stunt. I'm gonna keep her in something cool.
Yeah.
I just want something big.
Yeah, and but at the end of the day, though, I don't see none of us having our wife in a piece of crap.
Oh,
You know
no.
what I'm saying?
But I'm getting the big piece of chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get it. I'll get in a hoodoo and a under bucket
Yeah.
before I let her get in the under bucket.
Yeah. That's just how it's supposed to be.
And that's
Yeah.
just how it's supposed to be, though. Man.
Yeah.
But man, I really, it's always a blessing to have LaBelle on
Yes, sir.
the
Yes,
show,
sir.
man. It's a blessing anytime you
Yes.
come by
Yes.
and you grace us
Nah, I
with
do.
your presence, man. Hustler's Den.
Doors is more than
This
welcome
is
for you.
definitely not the last time on the show.
I
Man. We just
appreciate
getting started, man.
I like when y'all hit me and tell me to pull up.
Man.
And I'm pulling up.
And you know what? You always pull up too, though, man.
I'm pulling up. I pull up and support it because I like the style.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's pulling up.
And I'm like a
man.
group. Y'all be watching the shows.
Yeah,
I'm a group and I share everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they share, like, share, comment. I'm with that.
Yeah,
Because it's about the growth.
Man. It's
Yes.
definitely, man. I appreciate it.
So y'all got some lights and carrying out.
Trump.
Yeah,
Trump.
I see. The only thing right here is one person just dresses funny.
Yeah, man. Here we go.
Other than
But,
that,
hold on, though. You come on that Cleveland Browns, though. Man.
There you go. You already
Yeah,
told me I was
that's
never going
the
to jack.
I'm like, what? You pull up looking like Baker Mayfield.
I got a soft spot in my heart for Baker. I think Baker gonna be
You
unemployed.
pull up like Baker Mayfield.
In a minute.
And he looking like a Jets fan.
That's
again.
all
Yeah.
Well, we out, you know. Yeah, I didn't have no reason to put my number 12 on. I was looking for a reason.
got
Oh, it would have
company
been
on the
nice.
sofa.
It would've been
nice if I had a reason to say.
But that jersey you gotta hang in the Raptors.
Yeah.
You gotta hang in the Raptors.
Yeah, it's on the bed now. It's going back in the closet. It's cool.
Now we'll be back next week, man.
Yes, yes.
And man, I'm saying, man, we thank y'all for everything, man. Support and subscribe to everything. Keep following us, man.
Right. Nope, that's Bill. That's the coach. Rosette.
We out. It was fun to talk about.